Okay, welcome back, baseball fans. It's kind of odd. I'm getting a lot of time at home. My wife's out, my daughter, visiting my cousin, so I'm getting some time to do some extra videos here. So I wanted to do a real quick Vin Scully tribute game. Like a lot of us, we grew up, listening to Vin Scully. For myself, it was on the NBC Game of the Week. Just hearing his voice, brings back memories of watching those games. For example, like I remember where I was when the '88 World Series, Gibson home run, and how much of a special announcer he was. And sorry to see him passing here recently. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to play some homebrew APBA cards called Skeetersoft this evening. They don't make Skeetersoft cards anymore, actual paper cards, but you could actually still play the game in this somewhat of a format. It's called MP3, National Pastime 3. So Bill's staff made Skeetersoft cards, try to improve on the basic APBA cards. They were so good, APBA actually sold his discs and his, I'm not sure they sold his cards, but I know they sold his discs for a while before they split their separate ways. But what Skeetersoft tries to do is improve on APBA on a couple things. What he introduced before APBA came up with the K and the R ratings was he actually tweaked the the strikeouts and the pitchers that didn't strike out a lot of guys. He came up with the ratings for them, as well as for extra wild guys. So he added some extra strikeout ratings. He also added an interesting outfielder arm option. So for the error numbers on the outfield, 15, 16, 17, you still use a regular APBA rating. But for 30, 31, 32s, where there's possible like sac flies, he's incorporated an arm rating, and you're going to see some of this in this game. So you actually have a range and an arm for an APBA game, which is kind of neat. He also has a stolen base, couple different stolen base options. He has a split rating you could do, which is at the bottom of the cards. Now this is 1955, so there's probably not going to be a lot of steals. What you do if a runner gets on base, you roll. For example, on Willie Mays, see there's a number down here. It says 22/66. So if he's on base, if he rolls a 22 or less, he's going to get the steal. If he rolls between these numbers, he can't get a jump. And if he rolls a 66, he's going to get caught stealing. So Willie Mays, looking at his card here, pretty small. He stole 24 bases and 580 at bats. So I'm going to be using this jump rating for this game, but I want to get right to this. I didn't want it to be too long. I'm going to be playing it similar to Robert's setup with his inside pitch. But we're going to be playing some Skeetersoft APBA. I'm going to turn down the air conditioner here so it's not too loud. You can see the boards are almost identical to APBA's basic boards. One other interesting thing, this is probably the best part of Skeetersoft, is he has a very well designed pitcher fatigue chart. So for example, the starting pitcher for Brooklyn is Johnny Padres. He's a CX. Now you could play straight basic and just play the CX, but he has a fatigue system where what you do is you look at the Q rating, which is like a master game fatigue rating. So Padres is a Q3 and a 7, and you look at this chart and it'll tell you, if you look under Q3 and a 7, it says he is a 1 to 6, he'll be a C. And then starting after the 6th inning, if he allows 2 base runners, he's going to fall down to a D. So it has a fatigue system that is built in, which is really nice, which APBA Basic doesn't have. They do have a similar system now, or kind of like a generic system right now, but this was actually probably Bill's best development here with Skeetersoft. Like I said, you can't buy this anymore. These cards are from 2006. But you could buy it on MP3 pastime. So let's go leading off here. We're going to have Al Dark for the Giants versus Johnny Padres. Remember, he's a CX. Let's roll the dice. 53, right at the gates of 20. And we're going to look at the defense of the Brooklyn Dodgers. Jim Gilliam, he's a 7. So that's a middle line. So that's a E4 right out of the gate. Al Dark is on base with the error to Gilliam. So Dark's going to roll. If he rolls an 11, he's going to get caught stealing. No caught stealing, so he can't get a jump. Batting next for the New York Giants is Whitey Lockman. Whitey Lockman rolls a 44-7 on the C. Is a single to right center, runner to second, F to third, and Dark is F, so he'll go to third base. And right out of the gate, the Giants got something going here on the home team Dodgers here at Ebbets Field. So we got first and third, and look who's up, Willie Mays. Willie Mays in 1955 hit 51 home runs and 580 at-bats. Wow. 36 is a 33 on a first and third. 36-33 on a first and third is going to be a pop fly out to the second baseman. Jim Gilliam fields this one. That's one out. Next up is Don Miller. Don Miller in 1955 batted .306 with 8 homers and 605 at-bats. Don Miller rolls a 34-44. That's those extra strikeout walk ratings he has. So you see a 44 result on APBA, but you do on Skeetersoft. So 44 is the fielding. Looks like they're fielding one, so it's a fly out. One scores out of their hole, so that's a sac fly out to Duke Snyder. And Dark will score. And it is 1-0 Giants. So Dark comes in to score. Lockman stays at first. 2 outs, and that's going to be Hank Thompson's out for the Giants. Hank Thompson in 1955. Hank Thompson batted .245, 17 home runs in 432 at-bats. 33-7 on a runner on first. Giants come out swinging. 7 is a single to right center, runner to second, F to third. So Whitey Lockman holds up at second base. So that is a single for Hank Thompson. First and second, 2 outs. That'll bring up the first baseman, Gale Harris, in 1955. Batted .232, 12 homers, and 263 at-bats. He's got the automatic 1 at 66. So first and second, 2 outs. 25 is a 9 on the C, first and second. Padres should get out of this. So he's out at first, 5-3. So Giants plate 1. That's an unearned run for Johnny Padres. And that will be it for the Giants. And coming in to pitch for the Giants, bottom half of the inning, is Ruben Gomez. Okay, leading off for the Brooklyn Dodgers is Jim Gilliam. Jim Gilliam rolls a 25-10. That is a base hit. So Gilliam's over here on first. Put the air conditioner back on. It's like almost 100, about 85, 90 degrees here in Pittsburgh. So Gilliam's a fast at first, so he is a 16. So let's roll on his jump rating. 11, he steals. So Gilliam steals. He actually had looks like 15 stolen bases on the season in real life. Okay, so Gilliam's down to second. Let's bring in Pee Wee Reese. Pee Wee Reese, nobody out. Questionable Hall of Famer here. 282, 10 home runs, 553 at-bats. 43-29 on a runner on second base. No letters. That is a out at first, runner to third. That's a 6-3 ground out. 6-3 ground out, runner to third. So let's put that in the books here. Now that'll bring up Duke Snyder. Tell you what we'll do, we'll even put the outs here just for fun. So we have a little visual here. So you guys can see the outs. Let me maybe move this up here a little bit. There you go. Okay, so we have one out. Duke Snyder at the plate. Duke Snyder on the year, 309, 42 home runs, 538 at bats. Runner on third, one out. Giants going to play back here. They're going to concede the run for the outs. Duke Snyder, 35-40. Runner on third is a pop fly to short left. Runner holds. Okay, big out for the Dodger, for the Giants. Brings up, this brings up Roy Campanella. Runner on third. Can Campy bring home the runner? Let's see. Roy Campanella, 1955, 318, 32 homers, 446 at-bats. That's a lot of at-bats for a catcher. Okay, two outs. Campy, 45-14, draws a walk. Okay, so Campy's down to first. He's going to roll on his jump. 11, he's caught stealing. 66, he steals. 12, he came close to getting caught there. He can't get the jump. Okay, so that's going to bring up two outs. Carl Furillo. Pretty good card. 314, 26 homers, and 523 at-bats. First and third, two outs. Dodgers are much better on paper in this season. Giants are coming off that big season there, but looks like they really fell off. 55. So 63, that's a 31. That's the last out of the inning. That's an easy fly to center. So after one, it is 1-0 Giants. 1-0 Giants. So Johnny Padres back in for the Dodgers to pitch. And leading off for the Giants is going to be their second baseman, Wayne Terwilliger. Wayne Terwilliger, let's see his stats. 257, one home run, and 257 at-bats. Nobody out here. Top of the second, 1-0 Giants. 31 is a 14. That draws a walk. Okay, Terwilliger is a 11 or 12 he steals. 64 or higher he's caught. 25, no jump. So runner on first, and that brings up Ray Cat, catcher. Cat batted 215, 7 home runs, 326 at-bats. Okay, Ray Cat is going to lay down the bunt here. Try to get Terwilliger down to second. 22 on an 8. That's going to be a good sacrifice here. Sacrifice 1-4. That sends Terwilliger down to second. And that'll bring up one out. That will bring up the pitcher. Ruben Gomez is going to be batting here. Oh boy, two outs. Need a hit here. I don't know his batting stats, so they're not on the card. 65 is a 35. Runner on second is a foul out. Pop out the third baseman. All right, so Jackie Robinson over there makes the play, and that's 2 away. Giants trying to get this run in. Go to the top of their order. They've got Willie Mays or Alvin Darks up. He reached on an error to Gilliam in the first, and he came around to score here on a sac fly by Don Miller. Let's bring up Al Dark in there. He's a righty. Looking to drive in Terwilliger at second. The pitch from Padres. 55 is an 8 on the C. That might do it. Single over second. Runner scores. S out at home. He is not slow. So that is a clutch single by Al Dark over second. Terwilliger rounds third. Scores. It is 2-0 Giants. Al Dark's on first, 11. He's a caught stealing. 21, nope. Alright, so let's go. Who's up? Whitey Lockman is up for the Giants. 273 hitter, 2 outs, 1 on, 1 in. 34 is a 44 on that is a fly to center field. Fly to center. If you had a double X, that would have been a strikeout. But he doesn't. Alright, so the Giants get 1. After 1.5, it is 2-0. Alright, let's get these guys out of here. Let's get back up. Removing Gomez, coming back out for the Giants. Due up for the Brooklyn Dodgers. We have Gil Hodges, Jackie Robinson, and Sandy Amorous. Okay, righty, future Hall of Famer Gil Hodges stepping in there. 55 is an 8. On the C is a base hit. Gil Hodges goes to first. Okay, that is a caught stealing on 11. Nope. Okay, so runner on first. That'll bring up Jackie Robinson. Jackie Robinson in 1955 batted .256 with 8 home runs, 317 at bats. Gil Hodges is an average speed at first. Gomez is pitched to Robinson. 25 is a 9 versus he's a C, remember. So that's out at first, running second, 5-3. So that's a grounder to third baseman Hank Thompson. Fires over to Gale Harris. That'll move Hodges up to second base, and that's 1 out. Okay, bad. Next up for the Brooklyn Dodgers is Sandy Amorous. Sandy Amorous, 64-12. Runner on second is a strikeout. Bring him up. 2 down. Brings up top of the Johnny Padres, the pitcher, with 2 outs here. Gil Hodges on second base. Dodgers trying to get a run here. Bottom of second. 33-8 on the C. They might get one. No change. Single over second. Runner scores. Another clutch hit for the Dodgers. Actually, that was their first clutch hit. So it's 2 outs. And Padres, nice RBI single, helps them out. Hodges scores. So 2 away. Okay, so Padres can't get caught stealing, but he'll steal second on a roll of 62 or higher. 35, no jump. 2 outs. That'll bring up top of the order Jim Gilliam for the Dodgers. The Dodgers. Okay. 34 is a 44. That is a fly out to Willie Mays in center field. He'll make the play. And the Dodgers get 1 back, so it's 2-1. Padres just moves over to the pitcher's mound. Someone probably brings out his glove to him. And they'll go top of the third here with the score Giants 2, Dodgers 1. And look who's up for the Giants. The Say Hey Kid, Willie Mays. Okay, nobody out. Willie Mays. 23 is a 26. That's a grounder to second. Batting second, Don Miller. Don Miller, 44 is a 7. That's a base hit. Okay, Don Miller is an N66, so he's caught stealing if I roll 66. Nope. So Miller's on first. That was the 4th Giant hit of the day. I'll bring up Hank Thompson with 1 away. 1 on, 1 out. And we're going to call a little hit and run action here with Hank Thompson. He's got a couple 31s there, looks like. So let's go 12, 25. Good call. Probably avoided the double play. I know he did. He grounded into the double play. 6-6-3. Left-handed batter ground up. And he is lefty. 6-6-3. Double play. So cheating over by the bag was Pee Wee Reese, who I was just bad-mouthing here a few minutes ago. And he is out on the inning-ending, soul-crushing double play. Nails on Pee Wee Reese makes me eat my words. Okay, so let's go to... And look who's up. Of all people, like they say, after they make a good play, they're up here. So facing Ruben Gomez, who's now a D pitcher here in the third inning. Ruben Gomez is a D. Okay, so we got Pee Wee Reese, 32-26. That's a grounder to second. One away. Okay, batting next is the Duke. Willie and the Duke in this game. Okay. 16 is a 28. That's a grounder to short. Two away. That'll bring up Roy Campanella. 51 is an 8 on the D. Is going to be a base hit. Nice clean single there by Campanella. Tommy Lasorda does pitch on this Brooklyn Dodgers team, and I'm going to get him in the game here. What are we doing there? So 2 outs. Campanella's there. Okay, so let's bring up the next batter. It'll be Carl Furillo. Carl Furillo, 46 of 30. That's a fly out the left to end the inning. So after 3 complete, it is 2-1 Giants. Looking to beat the in the original Subway Series. I don't know if there was a Subway in New York in '55, but you could say this was the original Subway Series. Giants, Brooklyn Dodgers. Okay, top of the 4th, we have Gale Harris leading off against Johnny Padres. Okay, so Gale Harris steps in there. 16, that's a 28. That's a grounder to short. One away. I'll bring in Wayne Terwilliger. 2-1 Giants. 25 is a 9 on the C. That's going to be an out. Let's see what that is. That is a pop fly out to third. 2 away. It brings up Ray Catt. Successful sacrifice back in the second for Ray Catt. Johnny Padres, 51 is a 14. Works the count. Keep bumping the camera here with my glasses. So we have, let's see who's up here. That's pitcher Ruben Gomez. They're going to let him bat. He's pitching all right. He's got the lead. Okay, Ruben Gomez, 2 outs, 1 on. Cat has no steal attempts. He has an N in the end, so we're not going to roll for him on his steal. So Gomez, 44 is a 7. These pitchers are getting some hits. So 7 on a C is right center, runner to second. F to third, 2 outs, any runner to third. Center fielder, look out. Center fielder 3-arm, runner out of third. Is center fielder have a 3-arm? Yes, he does. I'm pretty sure Duke Snider is a 3-arm. He's going to throw him out. No, he's a 2-arm. Oh. Here, I'm going to show you those cards. So you can see he has an range and an arm rating here on these homebrews. So that's first and third. 2 away. Cat goes to third. That puts Gomez at first. That's going to be the top of the Giants order. Al Dark, 2 outs. Okay, Johnny Padres looking to get out of this inning. Brings up Alvin Dark. 11, look out. 11, look out. I'm going to fix my dice tire super quick. There we go. 11. Al Dark's in his second call, and they could bust this open right here with a 6, first and third. Double to center, clears the bases. Snyder's not going to throw anyone out there. So Gomez scores, Cat scores, 2-run double for Alvin Dark. And it is 4-1. Johnny Padres getting knocked around here a little in the 4th inning. Runner on second, 2 outs. 15, Whitey Lockman, 8. They're going to get a single too. Oh my goodness. 8, single over second. Runner scores. That's out at home. He's fast, so Dark's going to score. All right, 5 runs in. I want to say he has some reduction rules. Let's see. Okay, starting pitchers reduce 1 grade for each 4 earned runs allowed any consecutive 9-out period. So he's done. He was done. He was down to a D 2 batters ago. All right, so we'll keep him in to finish out this inning. So Dark scores. Lockman's at first on a single. That brings up the Say Hey Kid, looking to knock him around some more. Looking to ruin Vin Scully Day here at Ebbets Field. Willie Mays, 41-24. I'm going to say Willie Mays Hayes, but that's a 6-3 ground out. That's 3 runs. Okay, so that was 4 runs because that first run was unearned. So he still goes down to a D. So we'll see about taking him out. I haven't decided that yet, but we will see. Okay, bringing in Gomez, coming on the pitch. Giants just need some good pitching to kind of bring this one home. Okay, bottom of the 4th, we got, who's up here? For the Dodgers, we have Gil Hodges, I think. Where's Gil Hodges? There he is. There's Gil Hodges. Okay, Hodges, Robinson, Amorous, bottom of the 4th. It is 5-1 Giants here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Gil Hodges, 56-14, draws the walk. Okay, Hodges over to first base. Okay, let's bring up Jackie Robinson. Jackie Robinson with a 42-14. No Z, he walks him too. Okay, Dodgers are getting something cooking here on Gomez, who's already a D pitcher with nobody out. They got first and second, and Sandy Amorous is up. First and second. Gomez needs a pitch here. 52-27. He might have got it on a first and second. We're going to go to the third baseman defense, which is Thompson. He's a 3. So that's just an out of first, runner to advance, 5-3. S batter, double play. He's not S. There's no X. So that's just a 5-3, runners advance. So we're going to have second and third for decision time for the Dodgers. Do they want to keep Padres in there? Let's look at his batting card. I think he has a pretty good batting card. Not really. Okay, they're going to pull Padres early. Like I said, I'm going to get Tommy Lasorda in this game. So we're going to pinch hit to try to keep this rally going. Let's see what we can put in here. Ooh, this guy looks good. Frank Kellert. Let's go with Kellert here. He's a 325. Looks like he's got 4 power numbers on his card, so we'll put Lasorda in to relieve Padres. Okay, Keller's in there. He's going to pinch hit for Padres. Here in the 4th inning, 2nd and 3rd, 1 out. Okay, Giants are playing back. 64 is a 12 on a 2nd and 3rd. Struck him out. Kellert. Kellert's killing us. And like I said, we're going to bring in Tommy Lasorda because it's Vin Scully day to pitch. Okay, 2 outs, and we got Gilliam is up here for the Dodgers. Trying to get 2 more runs here to try to bring these guys in close in this game. 33. That is a Jim Gilliam 33-8 on a D. He probably did single over first. These guys on 2nd and 3rd. Okay, so we have a single over first. Runners score. S on 2nd out at home. Jackie Robinson's not slow. So there's your clutch hit by Jim Gilliam. Brings in Gil Hodges and Jackie Robinson. So that makes it 5-3. Gilliam's on first. 2 outs. 16 or less, he steals. 55, he does not get a jump. There's 2 outs, and look who's up. Pee Wee Reese. Let's see what he can do. 5-3, Pee Wee Reese. 12 is a 25, and that is going to be a ground out the 2nd. Okay, so after 4, but the Dodgers get 2 more. It is 5-3, top of the 5th. Okay. And then he's going to end the pitch here is going to be Tommy Lasorda. Let's take a look at his grade here. Doesn't look too good. DXWW. So we go to the Skeetersoft chart for relievers, if you remember. We're going to see where he slots in. So Tommy Lasorda is a, first you got to find the Q ratings for his relief. So it's that Q3 star. And you find his mat, he's a 1. This guy might only go 1 inning. I don't want to. Q3. So he actually started 1 game this year. He pitched in 4. He had a 13.50 ERA. Not too good, but hey, it's Tommy Lasorda. And it's Vin Scully day. So 1 Q3 star. So he's a D no matter what. So Tommy Lasorda be a DXWW in this game. Okay, Lasorda. DXWW does not look too good, and we have up for the Giants with nobody out here in the 5th will be Don Miller. Giants are licking their chops on this lefty, but we got the lefty-lefty matchup here. 22's a 7, rips a solid single. 2 for 2 is Don Miller in the game. Okay, so let's go Hank Thompson. 21 is a 30. That's a fly to left. 1 down. So 1 on, 1 out for the first baseman, Gale Harris. 11, look out, 0. Gale Harris. 55 gone. 2-run shot. Takes Tommy deep. Back, deep right field. Lasorda strained his neck looking at that one. All right. Big time shot there by Gale Harris. Takes Tommy Lasorda deep. And it is 7-3 Giants, ruining Vin Scully day here at Ebbets Field. 36-14's a walk. Okay, so Terwilliger's on first. That'll bring up Ray Cat here. Still 1 out. Terwilliger on the stolen base roll. 53, no jump. Ray Cat. 23 is a 26. Runner on first. Let's see what that is here. So we got Gilliam's an average. So it's a 4-3 runner to third. No. 26. That's a 4-6 force out. Okay, so Terwilliger's out at second. That's going to put Cat at first. Gomez, he's staying in there. He's pitching okay for now. Okay, so we got 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. 7-3 is a score. Giants, 7-3 Giants. 45-14. He draws a walk on Lasorda. Lasorda's getting knocked around, but he's 1 out away from getting out of this. So bringing up the top of the order for the Giants, Al Dark. Okay, so we have so Cat's down at second. Gomez walks. He's at first. We have first and second, 2 outs here. Al Dark. 15 is an 8. Oh my goodness. Tommy Lasorda is getting knocked around. 8. Single over short, 1 scores either to third. Okay, so Cat scores. Gomez goes to third. That's a 3-for-3 day for Dark with 3 RBIs. So that goes, Gomez goes down to third. And that'll put Al Dark. Al Dark's at first. Man, Al Dark is having a game. 3-for-3 double, 3 RBIs, 2 runs. Whitey Lockman is in for the Giants here, knocking around Lasorda. 23-32, mercifully. Whitey Lockman flies out to right field. Carl Furillo. The Giants coming over from the Polo Grounds, ruining Vin Scully Day here at Ebbets Field. 8-3. Let's see if they have any fight in them, these Dodgers. Do it for Vin, guys. Okay, so Duke Snyder. Lasorda, you're out of here, buddy. Hit the Shires. Okay, so we got bottom of the 5th. 8-3 Giants. We're going to get started here with Duke Snyder. Let's get Gomez back out there. Ruben Gomez looking pretty good. Okay, so shut out the air conditioner for a little bit. Better to hear. Let's go to Duke Snyder. Duke Snyder's a 61-14 is a walk. I'll put Duke Snyder first. That'll bring up Roy Campanella. Roy Campanella. Snyder's on first. 12-13, 65. 13 or less, he steals. 55, no jump. Campanella. 26 is a 38. Runner on first. See what that gives us. Runner steals second. Okay, runner on second there. So let's go to Campanella. .31 is a 9 on the D. He might score a run here. Single through short, runner scores. S out at home. So that's Campanella gets an RBI single. Dodgers get 1 back. So Campanella is 2 on a day. Snyder scores. That'll bring up Carl Furillo with nobody out. Ruben Gomez just trying to get 5 in here. We're going to bring in the bullpen guys. Furillo, 21 is a 30. That's a fly to left. 1 away. Let's bring up Gil Hodges. 1 out, 1 all, 1 in. 8-3 Giants here in the 5th. 56-14. This team's got some on-base percentage here. So That's a walk. First and second. They draw a lot of walks, these Dodgers. So Campy goes down to second. Hodges in first. One away for Jackie Robinson. Jackie Robinson. 61 is a 32. Let's check that outfielder's arm again. Remember? 32. Okay, so that right fielder is Miller. He's a 2-1, so that's a F on second to third. He's not fast, so Campanella holds second. That's 2 away for Amorous. Sandy Amorous. Dodgers trying to get a couple more back here, make it closer. 53-16. Look out for the error, but that goes to Willie Mays. 16 on fielding, 1, 2 outs. First on there, runner out at home, runner to third, batter to second to throw home. So that's E8, A2, A8, P2. So with 2 outs, 1 runner scores, other out at third. So Willie Mays throws him out at third. So on the air by Mays, Campanella scores. Hodges flying around here trying to take third is gunned down by Willie Mays in the outfield for the third out of the inning. But the Dodgers get 2 back here in the fifth, so it is 6-8 to 4. Still somewhat of a game. Somewhat of a game. We got to get some better pitchers in these for both these teams. So we're going to take Gomez out. And coming into pitch, we're going to put some of our best dudes here. Try to get this game in gear. Hey, since it's let's see, since it's Vin Scully Day, let's just put Sandy Koufax in. What the hell? Koufax. He relieved 7 games, started 5 games, so he mostly was a reliever in 1955. And he's a B star with an XWW. Okay, so he is a Master Game 12 with a Q3. So let's see what that slots him in at. Q3 12. So he's for his first 6 batters, he's a B. Okay, and then after the 5th batter, he has an opportunity. If he gives up a hit after the 5th or later, he'll be dropping a grade. So he's 1 to 6B. And -1 hit, he'll drop down. Okay, so in the pitch for the Brooklyn Dodgers is Sandy Koufax. Stepping in there in the top of the 6th will be Willie Mays. What a matchup this is. Look at that. Holy mackerel. Willie Mays versus Sandy Koufax. Let's see who wins this one. Here's the pitch. 45. Nobody wins. 14. Well, you could say Mays wins that. Works the walk from a young Sandy Koufax. So Mays on first. 22 or less, he's going to steal safely. Ooh, he takes second on Koufax at the stolen base. Okay, so Willie Mays on second. Nobody out for Don Miller. Pitch to Miller. That is a 55-7. That's going to be a good hit. 7 against the B. No change. Single to right. Runner scores. RBI single. Don Miller. So that makes it 9-5. Giants ruining Vin Scully Day. Oh my goodness. Okay, so nobody out. Miller's on first. Let's check his jump. He's getting caught stealing on a 66. No jump. Nobody out. That's going to bring up Hank Thompson for the Giants. 12-25. That is a double play. 4-6-3. It's going to go Gilliam to Reese. Over to Hodges. 2 away. Gale Harris. With the big bomb. earlier in the 5th inning. 2-run shot. Sandy Koufax, lefty-lefty matchup. 66 gone. He takes him deep for his 2nd of the game. Gale Harris goes yard again to 2 outs. Wow. 10 to... We'll see what this is here. So we have Terwilligers up. We'll have to add that up here. 33 is a 0. 12 is a 8. That is going to be a base hit off the 2nd column. Koufax B doesn't affect that, so Terwilliger's safe at 2nd or 1st. 2 outs for Kitty Cat, Ray Cat. 55 is an 8. Koufax will get him there. He's a C because he faced 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so he got him. He flew out there. Okay, got him. So it's 2 runs there and a 6. So it was 1, 2, 5, 8, 9, 10. So the score is 10 to 5 Giants. Giants are pounding them. Okay, going to the bottom of the 6th here. Koufax is up, so we're going to take him out. Let's bring in another pitcher here. I need someone with a little more control. So coming into bat is going to be, let's see, we're going to put George Shuba is going to bat. Coming into pitch here, we need someone with a little more control. I like it's Clem Levine's going to come in and pitch for the Dodgers. He'll probably finish off the game. Okay, Shuba is now batting for the Dodgers here in the 6th inning. They're losing by 5 runs, 10 to 5. And coming in to pitch here for the Giants, we're going to have another pitcher for them. I can get somebody a little more control if possible. Okay, this guy looks pretty cool. Wendy McCall, BY. Okay, we're going to put McCall in there. Okay, he is a 11-star Q1. So he's got a lot of endurance. His first 10 batters will be 1 to 10, he's a B. Okay. Wendy McCall's in there for the Giants to face George Shuba here in the bottom of the 6th with the score 10-5 Giants. Dodgers going to have Shuba, Gilliam, Reese up. Here's the pitch from Wendy McCall. 56 is a 14, another walk. This team has a lot of walks here on base. A lot of on-base percentage. Okay, no stealing attempts for Shuba, so no roll. Shuba's on first, average speed. 16 is a 28. That's going to go grounder over to Al Dark at short. Runner on first. Tark is a 9, so he's a fielding 1. So that's a 6-4 force-out of Shuba. And that's going to put Gilliam at first. Okay, so it's a force-out and a 6th. Okay, so 1 out, 1 on. Let's go bring up Pee Wee Reese. Okay, so Wendy McCall, lefty, firing into the righty Reese. 25 is an 8 on a B. Runner on first is a out of first, runner to second. 5-3, so Pee Wee Reese is out on the grounder to Hank Thompson. 2 away. That's going to bring up the Duke Snyder. Giants. The Dodgers could use one of his double ones here. 45, 14 is a walk. So we got first and second. So we're building some base runners here for the Campanella, the power guys. Let's see what they could do. Roy Campanella, first and second, 2 outs. Another double one guy. 25-8 on the B, first and second. I think Wendy McCall got out of this. He did with a grounder to Thompson, 5-3. Clears it going to the 7th inning. You know what? I'm going to let McCall bat for himself here in the I'm going to let McCall bat because he is pitching well here. Okay, so let's go. Wendy McCall is going to be batting here. We're going to have new pitcher, like I said, is Clem Labine coming in for the Brooklyn Dodgers. He is a Q112. Q112 is going to be a 1 to 12 he's going to be. So he's got 12B batters he can face before he tires. Okay, so 1B12. All right, so let's go. We got Wendy McCall batting against Clem Labine. Nobody out here. Top of the 7th. Giants trying to like hammer this down. Ruin Vin Scully day here at Ebbets Field. 53 is a 21. They're fielding 3, so that is an E3 on the... That's going to be an error on Gil Hodges. Wow. On the 5 first baseman. Okay, so Wendy McCall's got no steal attempts, so no roll. We're going to go to Alvin Dark, who's having the big game. 3 for 3, 3 RBIs, 2 runs. Wendy McCall's on first. The pitch to Dark. 42-23. That's a weird roll. Oh, man, something weird. Oh, my, look at this. Runner steals second and goes to third on bad throw by catcher. If runner is not fast, he slides hard into third base, starts fight, and is ejected. Wendy McCall starts a fight with the Dodger third baseman, the great Jackie Robinson, slides hard. Robinson took to that slide by McCall, said that was uncalled for in a 5-run game. And you're a relief pitcher running the bases. You got to know your place, son. And Robinson and McCall are going at it, and McCall is ejected for starting it. Let's see, right here, he saw the third baseman starts fighting. So actually Robinson is ejected. Robinson is the one that punched McCall right in the noggin, not liking the slide by McCall. Robinson is ejected from Vin Scully day. Oh, this is falling apart for the Dodgers. We're going to have to put in Don Hoke. Play third base. As Robinson hits the shower as he's ejected to the boos of the Ebbets Field crowd. Wendy McCall is getting slurs and names fired at him from the third base line. Look out. What a play. And this is one cool thing about these basic APBA boards, these Skeetersoft. He does have these little plays like this. Phil snuck in there, which is pretty fun. Okay, so Don Hoke's taking some grounders here, playing catch with his shortstop and get warmed up, but he's the same fielding as Robinson, a 4. So Jackie Robinson's ejected here on Vin Scully day. So McCall's safe at third on the wild throw. That's going to bring in Al Dark is still at the plate watching this whole thing transpire. Okay, so Al Dark is on. They're going to play in. They don't want Wendy McCall scoring. Dodgers are, everybody's after Wendy McCall here. Okay, so we have Al Dark's up. 23 is a 32. Okay, that's going to go to right fielder, Furillo. Check his arm. Furillo's arm's a 3, as you could see. So Furillo's got a good arm. He might hold this guy at third. Let's see. So 32 on a fielding 1 arm. Runner holds F score. So he fires it in. No chance for Wendy McCall to score. And to the delight of the Brooklyn crowd for the first out of the inning. Okay, that'll bring up Whitey Lockman looking to bring him in. Dodgers are still playing in, glaring at Wendy McCall. 26-27 on a Y. That might be a strikeout. That is. Struck him out. Clem Labine. To the delight of the Brooklyn crowd. Brings up the Say Hey Kid. 2 outs. Runner on third. Wendy McCall. It is 10-5 Giants. 24 is a strikeout. He struck him out, Clem Labine. 7th inning stretch time here in Ebbets Field. It is 10-5 Giants. Wendy McCall's coming back out there. Okay, and coming up the bat for the Brooklyn Dodgers here in the bottom of the 7th is going to be Carl Furillo. Carl Furillo, 41-24. That's a grounder to short. 1 away. Okay. Next batter is going to be Gil Hodges. 1 out. 5-run game here. Gil Hodges, bases empty. 15 is an 8. That's going to be an out. On the B, that is a 5-3 ground out to Hank Thompson. 2 away. Here comes the newly inserted into the lineup, Don Hoke. Don Hoke batted .240 in 1955. 5 home runs. Future, I think he plays for the Pirates later. Okay, so we have Don Hoke's up with 2 outs. See what Don Hoke can do. Robinson exited the game 0 for 2 with a run scored and a walk. 46, that is a strikeout. Struck him out. Heading to the 8th. The score 10-5. Giants. Clem Labine back out here in the 8th inning to face the teeth of the Giants lineup. 4-5-6 hitter Miller. Don Miller coming up here. Nobody out. Clem Labine the pitch. 65-35. No W. That is a foul out to the third baseman. 1 away. Brings up Hank Thompson. Hank Thompson on the day is 1 for 4 with a single. Grounded 2 double plays. 51-9 on the B. That's a base hit. So Clem Labine has 12B. 6 batters, so he's up there on first base. So Thompson is on first on this with the single with 1 out. So 1 out, 1 on for Gale Harris. 2 home runs on the day, Gale Harris. Ruining Jackie Robinson Day, or Vin Scully Day. 54, field 45, runner on first. Let's see what the 45 is. That is a fly out to center field. 2 away. That'll bring up Wayne Terwilliger, second baseman. 2 outs here in the 8th. Terwilliger, 24 is a 13. Clem Labine rings him up. Okay, going to the bottom of the 8th. The Brooklyn Dodgers are running out of outs here, and Wendy McCall is the chief protagonist here at Ebbets Field this afternoon. Starting a fight with the great Jackie Robinson. With a hard slide into third by the relief pitcher. So Amorous, bottom of the 8th. We have Amorous, Labine. He's going to probably... We'll probably pinch hit for him. We'll see. Okay, 32, Sandy Amorous is a 26. That's a grounder to second. All right, let's go see what the Dodgers have. We're looking for some on base. We need some on base action. Let's bring in all the great names. Let's bring in Don Zimmer to bat. So Don Zimmer, we have all the managers here of the 80s. Okay, Don Zimmer's up 1 out. What do they call him though? The gerbil. The gerbil's up. Okay, versus Wendy McCall. 16-28, 6-3 ground out. The gerbil. Okay, so 2 away. Dodgers are running out of outs fast. Down to their last 4 outs. We have Jim Gilliam. They need 5 runs and 4 outs. Jim Gilliam needs him on base. 65-35. That's not going to do it. That's a pop to third. We're going to head to the 9th here. Wendy McCall is going to try to finish this off for them. Okay, so let's see who we could bring in to pitch. We'll bring in Billy Lowe's. Okay, so Billy Lowe's coming in for the... He is a relief 11 star 1, so he has a lot of batters. 11 star 1 is a 10 batters a B. 10 batters a B for Billy Lowe's. BX. They're not letting up the gas here. They think they can come back here on Vin Scully Day at Ebbets Field. So let's go Jim Cat, or Ray Cat. Okay, here's a pitch by Billy Lowe's to Ray Cat. Ray Cat on the game is 0 for 1 with 2 runs scored. 36-33. That is a pop out to second. Okay, and look who's up to the booze in Ebbets Field, but Wendy McCall is going to bat for the 2nd time in the game here. The pitch to McCall, 52-27. Billy Lowe's rings him up to the cheers of the Ebbets Field crowd. They love that. Strikes out the protagonist, Wendy McCall. So brings up Al Dark. Co-player of the game so far with Gail Harris. So Al Dark, 2 outs here in the 9th. 21-30, that's a fly to left. So we're going to go to the bottom of the 9th here. Let's see how many more batters Wendy McCall has. So he had 10 B batters he could face. Let's see when he came in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So he's got 10. Oh my. 10 B batters. He might be getting tired here. Well, let's see. 11 star Q1. Okay, the 11th batter, he's a C. Okay, every hit he gives up right now, he's going to be, if he gives up 1 hit, he'll be down to a D. And 1 hit or 13 batters. So 1 hit or 3 batters. So right now he's a C, Wendy McCall. And he's going to face Pee Wee Reese. So he is a C with the 11th batter. This is 11th batter. Oh shoot, lost my dice. Let's get it. Let's re-roll that. Pee Wee Reese, 51-9. Wendy McCall with a C. Pops him up. 1 away. What a... Okay, that was the 12th batter here will be Duke Snyder. Okay, so remember McCall's a C. 1 out. They need some base runners badly. 33 is a 0. The Duke. 0 for 2 on the game. 34 is a 6. That's a double. Duke Snyder doubles off Wendy McCall, 1 out here, and that's going to bring him down to a D. He's going to stay in there with a 5-run lead to try to finish this off. So Campanella, 43-29. Okay, that's a 3-1 runner to third. So that's a grounder over to Gail Harris. Flips to Wendy McCall for the 2nd out. So Snyder goes down to third. And the Dodgers are down to their last out of the game. 10-5 is the score. Wendy McCall trying to close them out. And look who's stepping up here is Carl Furillo. 43-29. That's going to do it, folks. So that is a 1-3 back to McCall. Fires over to Harris. And that's your ball game here at Ebbets Field, where your final score is the New York Giants, 1955 New York Giants 10, and the 1955 Brooklyn Dodgers 5. Story of the game, we have, let's see, multi-hit games. We had multi-hit games. Al Dark, 3 for 6. Whitey Lockman, 2 for 5. Don Miller, 3 for 4 with a run. Hank Thompson, 2 for 5. Gail Harris, 2 for 5, 2 big flies. 1 for 3, Wayne Terwilliger. Multi-hits for the Dodgers, we had Jim Gilliam was 2 for 5. Roy Campanella's 2 for 4. So we'll get the player of the game here. Co-players of the game, we're going to give it to Al Dark and Gail Harris. Harris with 2 home runs, 3 RBIs, and Al Dark with a big 3 for 5 day, 2 runs, 3 RBIs. And big play of the game was Wendy McCall slides in hard to third base. Robinson gets up, doesn't like it, slugs Wendy McCall, and is ejected from the game. But Wendy McCall holds on for the save. Gomez will be the winner. Wendy McCall will get the save, going 4 innings. And Johnny Podgers can get the loss here at Ebbets Field this afternoon. So we have 1955 Giants 10 and the 55 Dodgers 5. So have a good evening here from Ebbets Field here on Vin Scully Day. And hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a good night. Talk to you later. Bye.